Okay, everybody, this is for all you techies out there. I got a problem. I need solutions, answers, whatever, lead to more questions to get more answers. Right now, I cannot connect to the internet. I was disconnected a minute ago. The same virus has been happening to me for years now, since I was banned for 2 years from YouTube. The person's name was Iamgonnatelonyou, and I posted proof of the Sandy Hook fake shooting. I mean, I'm talking absolute proof. They're showing the government was doing a drill that day called Meeting the Needs of Children in a Disaster. Okay, anyway, enough of that. It's whether you believe it or not, I care less. You know what I mean? It's your own fault. But the person said, I am reporting you to the government. Ever since then, I get Windows critical updates and this virus happens. Right now, I was just on a minute ago, my last video stopped early. I don't know what happened. So maybe I'll add pieces to it, but it stopped early. I'll show all in here how it was going. The ESET online, obviously right now I can't get online. I had to do a bitdefender reboot, and it took me like 15 tries to get this thing to reboot into safe mode in the bitdefender. And then in the bitdefender, it shut it off on the internet. So I couldn't do a virus update, virus check. Now a minute ago, you'll see that it was showing 7 viruses right here. Now it's showing 2 here. Infected file detected. And we're gonna go here and see what it is. Okay, net cookies, low, virus name, cookie, double click. Now this double click's been on here forever. For a month now that I had this computer. This is the 4th computer I've gone through because of this problem. You know, my first laptop I snapped it in half because I had the blue screen to death. I did not know that you could replace the hard drive and fix the problem. You live and you learn. And right now I'm learning. The problem here is that this double click does not go away. I went from Windows 8.1 Enterprise to Windows 7 because I do gaming on there, Warcraft. So it's better for 7. So what happened? The exact same 7 viruses popped up again. The exact same 7. Then I went to Windows 8.1, what I have now, and Windows 8.1 Pro. And what happens? Exact same 7 viruses pop up. The first thing I install is bitdefender. Now with bitdefender, this is bashing you directly. You know what? Why? Because you sorry people, man, are working with the government to allow this to happen. My first virus I got years ago when I reported, they reported me and I got this, was called a Java downloader. In a urgent update, critical update, I got the virus through an update. Well, you know what? Right here, this is where I'm getting them now. Right here. I'm getting these viruses right now through Windows critical updates. These viruses are not coming from anywhere else. I only get them after the update. I have it right here in paranoid mode. It will say that Windows is wanting to run a add-on, and it starts running. It has these cookies in here. These cookies right here then take it and opens a back door, and lets all the viruses in, and it bypasses bitdefender. Now these are all these viruses over here when I took and installed this. This is the first thing I installed. After formatting my SSD, I got an SSD. Formatted the whole entire thing. Completely formatted. I had it professionally done. Reinstalled it. Only thing I do, I sign into my YouTube account. And I sign into my Facebook. Bam. Only days later, I get this. Last night it said to reboot your system and everything. I rebooted it. Now today, bam, nothing. Can't get it. Troubleshoot connections. Can't work. Detecting problems. Windows did not detect a properly installed network adapter. So what happens? Right there. Nothing. It shuts off my network adapter so I can't do updates. And so that I can't get rid of this virus through another virus protector. This is how it does it. This is how many times it's done it so far. It's unbelievable. And I can't do a install. Whenever I put the disk in to reinstall Windows, it says it has an error. The installation file of new Windows is gone. It's not there. And it can't be installed. The only way for me to fix this problem here again is to completely format my SSD completely and reinstall Windows again. Completely. Because you can't get rid of this virus. This virus cannot be get rid of. I sent the message to Bitdefender, no response. Why? Because you're a Bitdefender, you're working with the damn government to do this shit. You know, every one of you should be hung. And I don't mean that as the sense. I mean you should actually be hung in public by your freaking necks. And I mean that. In all sincerity, you need to be hung by your neck for what you do. Everybody has these 7 cookies in their computer. It's whether you want to activate them or not. These 7 cookies, I have them right here. Look. No threats found. None. Here it is, I'm blocked out. Even with Windows. See, when Windows can't find it. I go here, go home. There's nothing to fix. Updating content in error. No, I ain't gonna delete that. See? An error. I can't update it. Let's see if it updates or not. It can't update it. Obviously, because there's no internet. So it doesn't normally, it would detect a problem and say that you cannot connect to the internet. And this would find it. You know what I mean? So whenever you do your, what is it? Shoot, it's in here somewhere. But it does, it checks for all your, it checks for Windows critical update and stuff like that. And if it needs done, it's in here somewhere. I don't know exactly where it's at. I'm not in here trying to go through all this. I'm just in here to make a point that, you know, when Windows is missing files and stuff like that, it goes through this, it searches, it says you need this update. It can't even do that now. It blocks it all completely out. It blocks the internet whenever I wanted to download ESET online scanner. It only gets to 50% and it shuts it off. This shit's sick, you know what I mean? And you know, whoever you bastards are who are doing this, you need imprisoned for life or hung by your neck. You know what I mean? Now, this is just bullshit. You know what I mean? I posted some stuff years ago and got reported. A woman, I'm assuming by the letter, it sounded like a female writing a letter to me, threatening me, telling me she's reporting me to the government. You know what I mean? It says, "I'm going to tell on you," was the name of her YouTube channel. So ever since then, this is what I get. Every time I log into my accounts on my computer, this is what I get. And I have a camera. In case you people don't know it, Windows 10, you authorize them permission to turn on your webcam and your microphone and watch and listen to you. Read the details. Search it on YouTube. It's not a joke. Every time this turns on and that, they recognize it's me, boom, I get a virus loaded in my computer. I can't stop it from being loaded, and I can't get rid of it. I have no choice but to reformat everything. Now, what are you going to do in a society where they completely shut you out? You think that's funny? They're talking about putting that chip in your hand. You know what I mean? It's going to be mandatory. What's going to happen when they shut you out? This is what's going to happen. There ain't nothing you can do. It's disgusting and it needs to stop. So any of you people out there, techies and that, got any hints on this? Let me know. You know what I mean? I mean, I can't update nothing. You update the kind of error. There's nothing to be done. You know what else they did? I connected my Galaxy S6, which has the Wi-Fi connection, and you know, I share my internet. What does happen now? They completely block me, my drivers, from my cell phone. My cell phone will no longer connect to my computer to download anything to the computer. Not music, not pictures, not anything. Why? Because I have a Wi-Fi hotspot where I used to re-download this driver into my computer. And that's how I got it running the first time. So what do? They blocked out my drivers. Yeah. Any of you want to take this computer, you're in San Diego or whatever, I'll bring the computer to you. You can check it out yourself. And you can see exactly what's going on. You can even fix it, and now put this in there, and you'll see whenever they install the updates is when they reinstall the virus. This is not a joke. You know what I mean? This is my fourth computer this has happened to in 4 years. I've been going to the internet, or I've been using my phone. I wanted to game again. Just spent $1,000 on this gaming rig, high-speed internet, and everything else. My computer's fucking trash. This is bull. You know what I mean? I can't stand this. And whoever you are, what's doing this to the government, you should be ashamed. You should be hung by your neck.